Hey, what's up?
This is drama.
And this is our radio, Radio Disney.
Let's talk about your music, guys, because I'm very excited for this new album. So you're gonna start 2026 with new music, and I want to know because your music often lives in this space that exists between heartbreak and euphoria. So I want to know, how do you tap in that emotional tension while creating platonic romance? I'm sorry.
How did we do that? It's just our life, honestly. It wasn't really tapping into anything. I guess it's tapping our life, but
Just being honest.
yeah, just being honest.
And being vulnerable
Yeah.
about where about your heartbreaks and
Mhm.
able to translate that into your music. The most important part is being able to have your art come from a very good place and a pure place,
Yeah.
without anything extra.
Yeah.
It's just as pure as possible, because we have to always remember that we're simple people, just in general, just all of us, we all feel the same, we all hurt the same, we all heartbreak the same, and so it's just about really keeping it as easy and as transparent as possible.
Okay, I love to hear that. Now let's talk about Savannah. What made this song stand out emotionally winning the album?
Man. Well, I always go back to my phrase of that I think that there's enough songs talking about how men are trash,
Okay.
and just like people are trash in general. I feel like whether you're a male R&B singer talking about how all the women break your heart, or a female R&B singer talking about how all the men break your heart, there's not a lot of songs encouraging people to be better humans. And I think this song, although the phrase "he's a good man, Savannah" comes from a very toxic moment in a movie,
Okay.
the years the phrase has become a term of endearment for when you actually do find a good man. And I think that a lot of people can relate with that, despite all of our fans who have had awful relationships and had their heart broken. There are quite a few who have fallen in love at our concerts and have fallen in love with their partner listening to our music. And I think that this song resonates with them, and that this song is for the couples who are really putting in the work and just finding themselves in their partner every day.
Okay. I love how did you describe this song, because I was reading that this is the part of ourselves that wants to live when love gets hard. So I want to know, was there a personal experience or a personal moment?
For me, no, but
Okay, thank you.
This song for me, no, it wasn't about me. It was about a friend, and just
Okay.
about other people in general. And the phrase, I don't know if you've seen the movie Waiting to Exhale, but the phrase is from the movie.
Okay.
And the mom is talking to her daughter about starting a relationship with this married man, and the mom is just like, "He's a good man, Savannah," and the daughter's like, "No, he's not." And that's what makes it kind of funny and ironic. But I really just thought that line fit really well, and so I kind of just played around with that idea.
Okay, but I want to know something. How do you personally know
Yeah, well,
when it's time to grow instead of walk away?
yeah, but that's for the third
You
verse.
nailed it right
Yeah.
there, actually. Time to grow.
Okay.
We're walking away.
And how you personally know that it's time to go?
How do you know when it's time to go?
You don't know.
Yeah, you don't
It
know.
just happened.
It just have. I don't know.
Man.
It's rough. Love is
That's the next album.
right. The next album.
album.
Okay. That's a problem for the future me.
Yeah, future me.
Okay. You know, something that I love about your music is that you sing for those who have love sick. So I want to know, do you think your definition of love has changed since your first album?
Ooh. I think so. Personally, I think so.
Okay.
Man, love is infinite. It's so big. It's hard for me to describe now. I think when I was younger, I had a very more smaller, narrower idea of what love looked like in my life. Now, I'm able to draw it from so many different places, as opposed, like, I feel like I was really sad and really lonely from not being able to find somebody to spend my life with. And now I found that I'm already sharing my life with so many people, through my friends, through the fans, and just, the little happy dogs that I meet in Mexico on the street. Like, there's so much love everywhere that it's brought a lot more light into my life from viewing things with that perspective.
Okay. And I want to hear you. What do you think about love right now?
Me or her?
Yes, you.
Wrong person to ask about love. I'll tell you that right now.
No.
Personally, I am going through like a really bad heartbreak right now. So I feel like the music is resonating with me even more, because the music that I normally do make is a lot darker always, just kind of like how I've always been producing my music. But yeah, I mean, love, I feel like is a never-ending growing cycle that you go through.
Okay.
Not going to be this, if you're the same that you were 5 years ago or 10 years ago, there's something wrong with you, Like, you have to go through the changes and you have to go through the cycle, and love is a test. That's what the definition of love, in my opinion, is. It's a test for your patience. It's a test for your willingness. It's a test for your passion, and you need to be able to evolve. And I think as you grow, you see things a lot differently, and as the older you get, you start to recognize what the world really is. That's why they say, like, the older you get, the wiser you get, and you don't really understand until you start getting up there. You're like, wait a minute, this is what the real reason is. This is what this is like what it's really about at the end of the day. Because love fades and the respect kind of comes in, and then that's what love really becomes at the end of the day.
Yeah.
The willing, and the
respect, the loyalty,
the respect, the honesty, and all that kind of stuff. But you have to go through all those steps.
Yeah.
Get to that
See
point.
how it evolves, right?
Yeah. And I'm a firm believer of like problems are kind of like a good thing for like a relationship, because it'll show you who you are, it'll show you who the other person is, and it will come to a point of like, well, that person willing to fight for you at the end of the day, And that's because it's, no matter what relationship you get into, they're all kind of bad in some sense, right? Like, you're gonna have issues no matter what, whether it's with what guy A or guy B or girl C or D. It doesn't matter at the end of the day. It's just about what you're willing to do to fix it, because the grass isn't always greener on the other side. So
that's beautiful. Okay, now guys, I want to know, if someone is listening to Platonic Romance while questioning a relationship, what do you hope they feel when the album ends?
So you said struggling with the relationship?
Yeah. They are
hope
questioning if a stay or not.
Yeah, if they're, it's a hard
everything
one.
is case like everything is case by case. So I don't want anybody to feel the same thing when they listen to the album. I
Okay.
hope everybody finds their peace and relief and clarity however they need to find it. Like when you get your tarot read, sometimes they'll say, take what you need and leave the rest. So if this album inspires you to leave, then do it. And if you listen to the album and something inside tells you to stay, then to like just really trust your instincts and trust your gut, and to find that voice inside of you that is speaking your truth. I don't know. I always talk about perspective, and our music is a great example of that, because we bring so many different elements to the song. Like I pride myself in choosing the right word for the right moment, and he prides himself in choosing the right instruments and the right moments to bring and add so that people
emotionally
can hear their own thoughts and put themselves into the song and find a little bit of clarity and relief.
Yeah, because music is like it's therapeutic, you know. It's like it's kind of like just on play essentially, you know, and we are here to kind of curate that in so many ways. So like everything that I put into a song is like intentional. It's not just this sounds hot. It's just like, yo, I want this to evoke an emotion.
Yeah.
Everything that we do. I mean, there's sounds in the music. I'll give you an example, like in Savannah, there's a guitar part that only comes at the end. And it wails because it's a feeling of relief, and it's a feeling to kind of bring you back to the beginning of the song, you know? Essentially, give you, it's a striking emotion. That's the objective. Like when I produce a record, is to choose certain elements to bring you back, to make you feel a certain kind of way, maybe even make you cry.
Okay. I have big expectations for this album then.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much for your time. I wish that this album make you have a great 2026, and you're welcome to Radio Disney wherever you want.
I love it. Thank you.